Hey everyone, let's talk about a guy whose life was as complex and unpredictable as a roller coaster ride at Disneyland. His name? John McAfee. Yeah, you probably know him as the antivirus guy, but hold on to your seats because his story is more than just some computer code. Now, John McAfee wasn't your run-of-the-mill tech guy. Born in England, raised in the States, he had a start in life that was a bit of a rough ride. His dad, tragically, took his own life when John was just a teenager. That's the kind of thing that can throw your compass off kilter, and for McAfee, it sure did. Let's fast forward a bit. After dabbling in mathematics and getting booted from a PhD program, yeah, he was a bit of a rebel, McAfee lands a gig at NASA. This was back when humanity was aiming for the stars, literally. Apollo program, folks. McAfee was in the thick of it, coding stuff that most of us wouldn't even begin to understand. But here's where it gets interesting. He reads about this computer virus called Brain. Sounds ominous, right? And McAfee, he sees this as his bat signal. He starts whipping up antivirus software in his basement, and bam! McAfee Associates is born. This is the 80s, and our man John is surfing the crest of the digital wave. Fast forward to the 90s, and McAfee's making bank. His company goes public, and he's rolling in dough. But what does a guy do when he's hit the jackpot? If you're John McAfee, you say, screw it, I'm out. He sells his shares, steps back, and just like that, he's off the antivirus radar. Now this is where things go from Wall Street to, well, Breaking Bad. McAfee starts doing everything. We're talking ultralight flying, yoga retreats, and believe it or not, psychedelic drugs. Yeah, our antivirus guy was living it up like a character out of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. But wait, there's more. McAfee moves to Belize and things get a bit shady. He's living like a king, but it's not all paradise. The guy gets into some serious trouble. Think police raids, suspicions of murder, and run-ins with the law. It's like something straight out of a crime thriller. And just when you think it can't get crazier, it does. McAfee runs for president. Twice. Under the Libertarian banner. He's out there talking about cybersecurity, freedom, and all that jazz. But Uncle Sam's not too happy with him. Tax evasion charges come knocking at his door. The final twist? McAfee's found dead in a Spanish prison cell, just as he's about to be extradited to the US. Suicide, they say. But the plot thickens with whispers of foul play. His life, a saga of highs and lows, ends in a mystery that would give Sherlock Holmes a run for his money. So what's the takeaway from the roller coaster life of John McAfee? It's a tale of genius and madness, of soaring highs and crushing lows. McAfee was a man who flew too close to the sun, a modern-day Icarus in the digital age. If his life teaches us anything, it's that the line between brilliance and madness is thinner than we think. For those of you itching to dive deeper into this labyrinth, there's a treasure trove of information out there. Documentaries, articles, you name it. And hey, because I like to leave you with something to chew on, here are 10 quick-fire facts about John McAfee that'll blow your mind. Space-age programmer. Before the antivirus fame, McAfee worked at NASA's Institute for Space Studies, coding for the Apollo program. That's right, this guy was literally helping us reach the moon. Pioneer in antivirus software. McAfee developed the first commercial antivirus software. This was back in the late 80s when viruses were more of a curiosity than a common threat. Yoga guru. At one point, McAfee shifted gears completely, opening a yoga retreat in Colorado. He even wrote a few books on yoga and meditation. Talk about a 1 in 80. Millionaire to almost broke. McAfee's fortune took a nosedive during the financial crisis of 2007-2008, shrinking from a whopping $100 million to around $4 million. Belizean adventures. He moved to Belize and lived like a king. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. He had run-ins with the law, including a police raid and suspicions of murder. Presidential candidate. McAfee threw his hat into the political ring, running for President of the United States in 2016 and 2020 as a Libertarian. Antivirus critic. Ironically, McAfee became the most vocal critic of his own antivirus software, urging people to uninstall it and calling it the worst software on the planet. Eccentric lifestyle. From experimenting with drugs to flying ultralight aircraft, McAfee lived an eccentric and lavish lifestyle, often surrounded by armed guards. Cryptocurrency enthusiast. He was a big believer in cryptocurrencies, predicting Bitcoin would hit $1 million by 2020, a bet he famously lost. Mysterious death. McAfee's death in a Spanish prison cell sparked a wave of conspiracy theories, especially after his previous claims that if he was found dead by suicide, it would mean he was murdered. These facts give you just a taste of McAfee's roller coaster life, a blend of genius, controversy, and mystery that kept the world guessing until the very end. Remember, folks, life's a wild ride. Make sure you buckle up. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, stay mildly interesting, and don't forget to update your antivirus. Catch you later.
Today's video is sponsored by Syndicator. Join a social content syndicate and share the profits. Syndicator, risk-free and free to join. With massive potential and zero risks, why wait? Join us, let's grow together and turn those content dreams into reality. The creative revolution starts here. Join us at syndicator.com.